Hi, I'm back. So I am here to do my 6-month post-op update. I had my visit with Dr. Bergman about 3 days ago or so. It was really short and sweet. She did look at my scar. It looks like the scar is healing, but it's still raised in most of the scar. So it's not flat against my skin. I'll show you guys. There's a part like just on the outside of the scar, at the very ends, that are pretty much healed. So I can tell that this scar isn't raised. It's flush against my skin and it looks so thin. And I think that's what the end result scar will look like. And so hopefully that is the case, but I'll show you guys that in just a moment. I'm trying not to lose daylight, but I had to get this out. I said that I was going to get this out this week. I have procrastinated to the very last day, at the very last moment, to do this. So here we are. With my breast augmentation, she said that my breasts have fallen nicely into, you know, their space, their pocket, she called it. She did advise if I was going to do any arm or chest exercises, to be careful not to do push-ups, but most other exercises are okay to start doing. She also mentioned with my core that I can start doing core exercises. I don't know if I've mentioned to you guys before, I don't exercise. I have not been exercising. I do have exercise equipment that I don't use. But I really don't want to associate my surgery with weight loss. I'm not on a weight loss journey. Maybe I should be. I am 4 feet 11 and I weigh 150 pounds. I'm aware that I am overweight, but I don't have any fitness or weight loss goals at this time. Also, I did get a question in one of my other videos about my BMI and if my doctor had taken that into account. No, Dr. Bergman never mentioned my BMI. She never asked me. When I did the initial paperwork, I did fill out my height and weight. So she did have that information, but I was never weighed in her office and she never mentioned my BMI. So I don't have any idea whether she takes that. I mean, I guess she doesn't take that into account. So I do still have the swelling under my belly button. She said that was normal, but I do need to continue to do the massages that she taught me to do at home. Also massaging the scar. I don't know if I've ever showed you guys how I massage the scar. I was able to pick up some more Silogen. I hadn't had Silogen for the last month or so, but I did pick up Mederma, and just at my local grocery store. I've been using Mederma for the last month or so. I have not noticed any drastic change. And actually, I'll have to go back to my 3-month update, and you guys can too. I don't really see much of a change in my scar from 3 months to 6 months. But definitely not with a different product. It looks the same to me. But again, I see it every day, so it's really hard for me to notice any difference. So I do also want to show you guys my results at 6 months. I won't be going back to Dr. Bergman's office for another 6 months for my 1-year post-op. Obviously, I can call and talk to the nurse or talk to Dr. Bergman herself if I have any issues. But God willing, I won't have any issues and I won't have to do that. I will continue to update here. I may do like a 9-month update. I just don't see very much difference between, like, for instance, month 3 and month 6 has been kind of little to no change, in my opinion. If you guys want to see more frequent updates, let me know. I can definitely do that, but I just don't want to bombard with updates that are practically the same. So I'll stop babbling and show you guys what I'm looking like 6 months post-op. My breasts have dropped quite nicely in my opinion. They are pretty symmetrical to my body and I really like how they look. So this bra I got from Walmart. It's not padded. It's just a little lined and it has no wire, which I love. But here they are. This is what I wanted. So this right here, that's what I wanted. I didn't have that before because my breasts were so deflated. They just sat down here. So I am really liking how they turned out. And I'm not always nipping, but when I do, it's really noticeable because I found that my areola and my nipple are so much bigger now. Because my breast was deflated, it was smaller, and now that it's like fuller, my nipple and the areola around it have kind of, they just look bigger. So let me show you the scar. That is my left breast scar. It's looking pretty good. And my right side. Okay, so there they are. And I'll keep it up so that we can look at my tummy. The tummy tuck portion has been really healing quite nicely, I think. So here's my muscles right there. And she sewed me from here all the way down. I'm still swelling. I'm sure you guys can see. I'm just a little swollen down here, but now I do have feeling here. And with the scar, this is what I was talking about. This part here is nice and flush against my skin, where this part is more raised. And this is where I'll continue to do my massaging of this like scar. She has indicated that I need to do this, and I can put a little more pressure on it now, and then this will eventually look like that. Oh, I hope you can see that. Okay, this is still my most sensitive area, right around here. Any tugging of that is kind of, it's not painful, it's just, I can feel it. I can feel like the nerves here. So there's that. And on the very end of this side, you can see the scar is healing much, much nicer. And then we get here where it's a little more raised, here where it's a little more sensitive, and then the swelling kind of makes it look like my stomach protrudes. I still have the stretch marks, of course, and my belly button scar is really nice. So my belly button just looks, for the most part, it looks like a regular belly button. Sometimes if I've eaten, it'll look like this. It just looks so strange to me. But as I say in every video, it looks 1,000 times better than what I had before. So there you go. All right, well, I hope you have enjoyed this update. If you have any questions, please put them down in the comments. I usually will reply within a day or so. So let me know if you have any other questions, or if you want to see more frequent updates. I can definitely do that as well if you guys want to see that. So thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.